welcome to the Jefishin vlog. Today I'm at Indian Lake. What a great lake it is. We've caught a few fish and we've had a little bit of, almost had a major tragedy, and that is definitely what this lake is about for you. A few things you may want to know about Indian Lake, if you haven't been here before or it's been a while, is when it is fairly grassy. And when you put in and go to the right, you definitely want to be aware that there are plenty of stumps out in the water, and some of them quite a ways from shore. Because we hit a stump, and I almost took a dive into the lake, and so did the camera. Hey, there's a log right there. You might want to back up.
Well, let me get this out of them. It was.
Tragedy, triumph, and following advice. My wife, years ago, I was going to come out here and go fishing on a warm February day, and she wanted to give me some advice and say, hey, you just got off a night shift. I know it's the first day of your vacation. Go home, go to bed, you'll have plenty of time to fish. And I did not listen to her. Because why would you listen to your wife? As beautiful and smart as she is. Well, I am not beautiful and smart, and I went fishing that day against her wishes and proceeded to tear my ACL, which was awesome. So I didn't take her advice, and there I was. Torn ACL, boat in the water, had to recover from all that. Ended up with a surgery, time off. But the reason I wanted to go fishing that day was I was wanting to pre-fish for a night fishing tournament we were going to have later in the year. And it was big fish only. Just gonna weigh in one fish, just a big fish, kind of a small boat thing. There was, I think, a total of 5 boats, me and 4 other boats, 2 guys per boat. I ended up taking somebody else's advice and using a 10-inch black worm to fish with that night, and proceeded to catch the winning fish. I think it went about 16 or 17 inches. It wasn't the biggest thing here. But still, it was, I like, winning's never guaranteed. So any win I get, I'll take it, regardless of, what it is, fishing, especially when it comes to fishing. Speaking of taking advice, this here is my little shaky head, although I do got a gulp alive on it, and I'll switch to a 4-inch worm. But this is a couple of guys from work was telling me that the shaky heads is where it's at right now. So I'm just trying to get out here, listen to their advice, fish with a little shaky head. All we've seen was small bass so far, and it seems to be full of crappie. I think if I had to do today over again, and I meant to throw some jigs in there so I could crappie fish if that happened to be the case. but apparently they did not pick me. Apparently I just meant to and I didn't do. Meant to, didn't do. Something like that. Right on. So Paul, so this is my friend Paul, little brother, or at least a little brother from another mother.
Mm-hmm.
We like Paul around my house for the most part.
For the most part.
Let me hold that tight. When I laugh, my belly jiggles like a bowl full of jelly, and it makes the camera jiggle like it just does.
No laughing, no jiggle.
Yeah, but I like laughing.
Okay. You can
Okay.
jiggle too then.
So I introduced Paul here. Paul was nice enough to run the camera for me today. He ran the boat. Let me. So Paul,
Chauffeur.
I showed you all the entries this month, and I want to thank everybody who entered in the Fish of the Year and Fish of the Month program for July. I'm really looking forward to giving that trophy away. I have had some great entries lately, but you looked them over, and since Paul was nice enough to come out and fish with me today, and this is the first episode of August. This will be coming out in August.
Oh, really?
In August. Yep. So of all the entries that got sent in this month, let me put my keys down. Did you find a winner? Did you find one that you really liked?
I did. It would be Jesse.
Jesse
Really
fishing.
good pick.
I went fishing with Jesse that weekend, and I'd caught a few, he'd caught a few. I'd done a Jefishin vlog from that location, and that was his honeymoon trip.
Honeymoon. Congrats. Old ball and chain.
We like Jesse around Paul's house too, don't we?
Yep.
Yes, we do. So Paul, I know you don't fish much anymore. You just
No.
kind of like driving the boat,
Yep.
relaxing, drinking a few beers.
Yep.
But I do. Since I got you on here,
Uh-oh.
I got a stutter.
You're
song.
not putting any, no.
When's the best time to fish?
Anytime you want.
Anytime you can. Anytime you want. That's exactly right. Thanks for watching.